Question number 9. In a bookcase, there are 7 fiction books for every 9 nonfiction books. There are 80 books in the bookcase. How many fiction books are there in the bookcase? The problem starts out by giving us a ratio that is part to part, fiction books to nonfiction books. But the question that we're being asked is how many fiction books are in the bookcase when there are 80 books in the bookcase. This is a part to whole, fiction books to total books. In order to be able to answer this question, we need to be able to translate the first ratio into a part to whole. By adding the fiction books to the nonfiction books, we know that there are a total of 16 books in the first ratio. So now we can set up our proportion. Fiction books, 7 over 16 total books, and we are trying to find out how many fiction books there are when we have 80 total books. So cross multiply 7 times 80 divided by 16 gives us 35 fiction books. So there are 35 fiction books. To check this, just to make sure we are correct, we can go back to our original ratio that they gave us at the beginning, 7 fiction books over 9 nonfiction, and compare it to the new ratio that we found. We know now there are 35 fiction books, and by subtracting the total books minus the fiction books, we know that there are 45 nonfiction books. If we cross, that's supposed to be a non. If we cross multiply 7 times 45, we get 315. And then when we cross multiply 9 and 35, we get 315 as well. So now we know that this answer is correct.